versus Hyderabad. I personally like this team. I like Ken Williamson. I like this
I,
management, and they are a really good side. But I don't know what the hell happened last year, and I don't like that. And I'm sure like everyone thinking the same. And I hope now they don't have any issues because now they don't have a two coaches. They don't have a two alpha males
they
like
still have
Warner and
issues.
Williamson.
They still may have some managemental stuff that is not going right because Simon Katic left the team 2 days
Mentioned,
after
yeah,
the
he
auction.
also left.
Yeah, and they cited it has bubble fatigue and living away from the family, but it was
That's not the
unsaid and
case.
it was
That's
always
not the
there
case.
that there is something wrong here that is we don't know about
And
and
also, he mentioned
the
whatever happened with David Warner, it wasn't regarding this batting performance.
it was
It
some
was regarding
management
the
Definitely
stuff.
something. Yeah,
inside the
something
management.
else.
So yeah, well, it should not happen now when Ken Williamson is there. Let's start with the playing 11 then. And how do you feel about a team without Rashid Khan? I never
They
seen Hyderabad
they will have
without
to
Rashid
live
Khan.
right. They will have to live with Rashid and Warner and Bairstow and everybody every great all rounder they had before.
Right, even they don't have Nabi, which
Yeah.
they used to play
So
with. So let's start with the playing 11 then.
the
First,
problem the
do you think
problem here
Williamson
is
will
they
open?
have not had so the problem with Hyderabad is they have not addressed the problems they had previous season. They always had this untested, unexperienced middle order, right? They got Priyam Garg and Abhishek Sharma and
The
like
only
those
good
players,
thing happened.
Abdul Samad. Yeah, but they have not
The only good thing
not
happened
tasted.
in middle over is Rahul Tripathi as well as Nicholas Puran.
Yes,
So those two are really good buys for the
good
middle
buys.
overs.
So, but Rahul Tripathi will be opening, right?
Do you think it's gonna open with Williamson?
No, he'll open with Markram.
I think I heard Abhishek Sharma will be opening for Hyderabad.
Really?
I'm sure about it because management mentioned about Abhishek Sharma because they cannot play Abhishek Sharma and like Priyam Garg and all those players like together because also they experimented this before as well. Abhishek Sharma will open with Williamson. I think. What do you think
Okay,
about that?
so again, Williamson's fitness.
I think he's fit now. He's available to play because his, I think physio or someone who has actually managed his health. He mentioned that it's a good thing that Ken Williamson can play in IPL to see how it goes before he goes to the national side and play internationally. So I think
He might,
his physio has given green flag to Ken Williamson to play in IPL.
no, he might be available. He might be available, but he's very fragile, right? Here and there, if something goes wrong, who is their
Hmm.
backup captain?
Yeah,
They will
it's
have
tough.
to again go to Bowie or
Bobby, yeah,
Markram.
Bobby will be there or Puran.
No, I don't see Puran captain.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Bobby will
has
be the
led
captain,
under
but
19 captain, but
No,
let him
Puran
let
also
just
led
just led
West
West
Indies
Indies
team
right now, like a few days back.
in T20 team.
So I think he could be a next, vice captain for them.
10 crore.
Also
They
Bovish,
paid 10 crore, right? 10
yeah,
crore for
thank
Puran,
you.
maybe.
So let's start with the. So what do you think? Ken Williamson, number opener or one down?
With one
I
down.
think Markram and Abhishek Sharma and Williamson come three because they need some good experience in the middle order.
Okay, so you want me to include Markram at the top?
Yeah,
Okay, let's go with the Markram. Is a wonderful T20 batsman.
Yes.
Ken Williamson.
or maybe Tripathi comes at three and Williamson comes at four.
Oh, there's a Tripathi, wow, and there's a
Oh
Puran
yeah.
as well. So like you don't need to include. There's a marker. Wow, they have a really good team, like good batsmen. So Tripathi number four, you're saying?
Tripathi, if he is comfortable playing number four,
I think he should be up the order. And Adam
yeah.
Markram could be number three. Then I think Abhishek Sharma should not be there.
So that's what I said, right? So Tripathi and Markram opens, Williamson comes at four, three.
Okay, let's do that then. But I'm just letting you know like that those management mentioned that Abhishek Sharma will open because it's lefty.
So
Do that.
if Abhishek Sharma opens with, but with whom he opens? Will he open with Tripathi?
I Tripathi will be number one, like number three batsman or number two. He will open either or number three batsman.
Okay,
I think he will
okay,
not
let's
go
put Abhishek.
below that.
Okay, let's put Abhishek and Tripathi.
Sharma, and then Rahul Tripathi, because it happens and they're both good batsmen, but they're not
but little
batsmen you can
inexperienced.
rely on. Yeah, you cannot rely on like Bestro and other batsmen. Ken Williamson will be third. Adam Markram will be fourth. Now you see this looks good now.
Puran,
Now it will be Puran here.
then, Sundar.
Yes, Puran. What about Glenn Phillips?
No, I don't
No, they
see
already
him in
have a
the.
one,
Yes.
two, three. They already have a three batsman
Yes.
foreigner.
So
So I
And
think
Phillips is a
Sundar,
wicket keeper, right?
Abdul
Phillips is
Samad. They
also a
will go
wicket
with
keeper.
Abdul Samad. How can you forget that?
Samad, yes.
And
He was
then
on
they
the
will go
bench.
with the
Sundar,
Sundar. Yeah, Sundar. And now Bhuvi.
Romario Safford.
Oh, okay. So they will go with the fourth option with Sheffield, right?
Maybe Safford or Marco Jansen, whichever they
Okay,
like.
we'll do the Sheffield and Marco Jensen. Okay, number nine, Bhuvi. Number
Bhuvi.
10. Don't you think Bhuvi will be there in playing 11?
Yes, Bhuvi and Malik.
And Malik, yes. Umran Malik. Number 11, Natarajan.
Natarajan. What the
Pretty
Uh,
spinners?
easy to pick.
Maybe Gopal. She has Gopal.
But they have
They needed
Sundar. They have oh, they don't have a spinner.
Yeah, they need a
so
They don't
spinner.
they
have a
need a
spinner, so
spinner to go Gopal.
they will go with the Shreyas Gopal. So should I? They
Yeah,
also have Abhishek Sharma. Abhishek Sharma is a spinner. They have a
but
Abdul Samad. They have a Sundar, but they all three like similar. There is no proper spinner like
Right.
Gopal and Suchit.
you remember New Zealand coming to India and that Ajaz Patel taking up 10 wickets.
Patel. Oh, like, yeah. Azaz Patel. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened that in that test match? Uh, India went in with two spinners and New Zealand went in with three spinners. I think Santner, Azad Patel, and there was one other guy. I remember. I didn't remember his name now.
Shori.
So you know, no, not Soti. Soti does not play Test cricket.
Okay.
I think William or something like that. His name is. But even if they had three spinners, nobody was able to pick wickets except Azaz Patel on the same track because quality matters. No matter how many spinners you got in Abdul Samad and Abhishek Sharma and Washington Sundar, they are not the quality of
Yeah.
Rashid Khan.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
So what? Let's say if Bhuvi controls from the one end, there will be leaking runs from the other. So those that control is not there.
They had Ravindra in that test match from New
Yeah,
Zealand.
Ravindran. See,
Ravindra Jadeja.
Ravindra.
Yeah.
Ravindran.
Not Jadeja,
Sorry,
I think so.
Ravindra.
Rachin Ravindran.
Rachin
Rachin
Ravindra. Yeah.
Ravindra.
Rachin
Yes.
Ravindra. So if we are including Shreyas Gopal, then we have to remove Shefford, Jensen, or
Nataraj.
Natarajan. Natarajan. Okay, so they have, but they only have two ballers then. Sorry, Marco Jensen and Shefford is also there. So three ballers and then Shreyas Gopal. Shreyas Gopal also can hit ball, right?
Yes.
I don't think so. Can
No?
he?
Like he can, but he's not a proven
I've never seen. I've
all round.
never seen him play.
Okay.
Yes. So
But
he puts himself in a category of all rounders, but like Ashwin, right? You will put him in an all
oh,
rounder
okay.
category, but would not see him batting.
Right. Okay, so Puran will be keeper. How do you see this team? Brown.
So this team relies heavily on Williamson in the batting.
And Tripathi, if he has a good season like KKR, he had, and Puran and Markham. So they have a good batting lineup. Uh,
But they
but
lack
let's say what
experience in
happened with
bowler.
Williamson. If something happened to Williamson, everything is gone. Like you don't have a good
Yes.
captain, you don't have a middle or a batsman. You have a Priyam Garg and other option, but you don't have a someone who can take this game behind to the end. Also again win games in a difficult situation because you cannot rely
And
on
again,
Puran. He only hits the ball. He doesn't play with the situation.
you don't know with the management and the relationship with the players with what happened in the past. So again, that is a factor.
Right, right. So I really hope Bhuvi can
See,
bring his
who are the experienced
Game
guys
eight.
here? You see Williamson and Markram and maybe some experience in Puran. and Washington Sundar has been too fragile. Like he has been out for a while due to injuries, and you don't see much experience in bowling except Bhuvi, right? So who are those bowlers who, like, witty players like Karen Pollard, like they know stuff. They have played cricket for a while.
I
They
think they're
will
lacking
outsmart you.
bowling options.
See, Pollard may not he talks about himself. I may not be the fastest, but I'm the smartest. Like
Yeah,
he has
he
played cricket
and
for a while,
Bravo
and
is
Mm.
like,
somebody like Pollard can really outsmart these kids, right? Like Umran Malik, right? What does he know as compared to Karen Pollard, right?
you can
Like
compare Umar Malik with the Pollard because they have a different skill set.
Mm.
You can compare
Yes.
Marco Jensen and Shefford with Pollard if you're
So
looking to get.
what I'm talking about is if Pollard is facing in the death to Umran Malik, even if Malik has got the pace and whatever the bounce, Pollard can very easily outsmart him.
Yeah.
Like he can be very tricky in his body language and can and like fluff and bluff, right?
Mm.
Too easily. That's the experience. That's what you get from experience.
Yeah, so in that sense, if you see, they don't have a good bowling quality
Yes.
compared to the batting. They have a really good batting because I see Abdul Samad as one of the best finisher in IPL if they have given good chance. I think I have seen a lot of videos about of him playing in a domestic, and he has, he hits like fearlessly. He doesn't care. He's like a second Hardik Pandya if he bowls. Um, so
But
I
very
believe Abdul
unproven.
Samad could be a game changer for them, a good finisher compared to any other franchisee. They don't have a good finishers. Abdul Samad could be because he's a young, um, he's a tall. He can finish the inning now. He has experience now. So I'm relying heavy on Abdul Samad for this year.
No, but with the money they got, 68 crores, I think they fell short somewhere.
Right. They also have a Glenn Phillips, and also they have a Sean Abbott. I think
See,
as
yes,
a
Sean
backup.
Abbott may not be available early on because he is playing for Australia and Pakistan.
Okay.
So yeah, so you
They have
look
a
at Rajasthan and
Natrajan.
Punjab. Yes, you look at Rajasthan and Punjab with the similar kind of purse. They have exceedingly did well, but with SIH you don't see that. With 68
They
crores,
compromise with
they ran
whatever
after.
player they had
Yes,
option of
Mm.
going
they
after. I
because
see that.
you see the similar problem of inexperience in the middle order, like you saw last season.
Right.
And again, they ran after Ishan Kishan. They ran after a lot of other players, but didn't manage to get them.
That's true. That's true. But still, I would say compared. You cannot compare with the Rashid Khan team and those team. But
Yeah,
still, compared to
you
other teams with the purse they had, how much rate do you think you can give?
6.5, 6.5.
6.5. Okay. Yeah. What about you,
Because
others?
I'm not sure of Williamson because of his injuries. Because tennis elbow thing it lasts long. With even with Sachin it lasted long, and with Williamson is a similar problem. He has not scored any Test century in a long while now. So that is a serious problem. If he goes down, the team will fumble.
That's true. So you give 6 points, right? Out of
Yes,
10. What about you, Bhadresh?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a 6 as well.
6. Um,
six.
do you guys think it can qualify in the playoffs?
Very tough.
They need to punch about their way if they want to qualify.
Exactly.
I don't know why, but I like this Ken Williamson team and Puran and Abdul Samad. So I would give a 6 point. I would give 7. I
Mhm.
believe in Bhuvi. I believe in. I like
So
Umran
Bhuvi, see,
Malik's pace.
Bhuvi not in the best of his time, right? Bhuvi is still not
Yes.
best of his time. We missed the Bhuvi that we used to have, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's figure out. I hope they do well because then it becomes a very competitive league that we
If
all
they
want.
have,
Yeah.
if they're all playing well, all the playing 11 are fine and fit and they can play. I think they can beat any team.